Hello, 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 y'all. We need to talk. So, we're back, and by we, I mean the Your Turn to Die community. We have gathered once more to talk about Kimi ga Shine Your Turn to Die. And for the rundown, this is gonna be like a few things I want to see in the final chapter of this shit. So, let's talk first. My previous two videos on Your Turn to Die, they blew the fuck up. I don't know what y'all were doing watching that garbage, but thank you for thank you for clicking on it and leaving a comment. Like, those comments were funny, especially the Rap Maru fans I got to trash in my comment section. Thank you for being Rap Maru fans, and thank you for allowing me to bully you. Like, thank you so much. But yeah, those videos blew the fuck up, and this is just like me returning a gift to y'all, because y'all subbed, y'all gave me likes, y'all gave me comments, y'all were kikiing in that comment section, and thank you so much. That shit was amazing. And yeah, recently I saw that Nankidai came back to Twitter, and I don't know what the fuck Nankidai is up to. I just know that last thing I saw was something about Your Time to Shine, which I don't know who plays that shit. No offense, I played it, got bored pretty quick, but it's probably because it was based on Mishima, and who gives a fuck about Mishima? I'm sorry. But I saw that whatever Nankidai is up to, it probably has to do with Kai, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do a Your Time to Shine video. But getting back on this, so since Nankidai is active again, he got resuscitated at probably the worst time ever, considering everything that's happening in the world, but he resuscitated. And since that happened, I want to talk about some things that I want to see in the very last chapter, chapter 3/C, or chapter 3 part 3 of Kimi ga Shine. So, to go back and give a rundown of what we know so far, the only survivors are Sara. I'm actually remembering because I don't have the information on me. It's Sara, Keiji, Gin, Alice, Shinkana. Wait, no, I'm sorry. It's Reko Alice, and then Shinkana, and actually I think that's it. And the people that are dead are Rap Maru. Actually, I'm not gonna list anyone else. I just wanted to say that with joy. Rap Maru is fucking dead. And Kitara died too. All the dolls died except for Mai, because that's like my canon. Mai is still alive. And that's actually one of the points I want to bring up. So let's just actually start listing these. I wrote down this. This is the first ever like scripted in quotations video I've ever made, because I never go based off script, and that's probably why I got a lot of views, because I was just mumbling the first thing that came out of my mind, and I sounded very hateful, very homophobic, and y'all still liked it, so thank you. But let's get on to this list. So, speaking of hatefully violent, I'm gonna begin with my first point, and point one that I want to see is Gendai. I said it. That's not a joke either. I want to see Gendai. No particular reason. I don't have a vendetta against the poor guy, and he got some development. It's just I have a thing, y'all. Like, listen to this thing that I have, where I don't like characters that exist just for me to feel sympathy. And I know someone's gonna clap back in the comments, be like, oh, but you like Kana. Well, Kana got her redemption arc, if you let her live, which I assume most of you did, because who the fuck saves Shin? Y'all are stupid.
That was too good.
But anyways, at least Kana has got a redemption arc and is getting character development. But I still don't care about Gin. If I could redo my tier list, I would just move him down a little more. And that's just for the Gin fans. Love you all. But I want to see Gin die just to motivate Sara a little more. And this isn't just for Gin. I actually wouldn't even mind if Keiji got clapped either. Like, anyone that dies and motivates Sara even more, I'll take it, because Sara's such a good fucking character, even after all this time. Even after having to suffer through like 5 Kaka Rompa games, Sara is still the one. And I've played more Fangan Rompa games. That's not like I said a slur, sorry. But I've played more Fangan Rompa games, and they're okay. I played Super Danganronpa another. I would make a video on it, but I already played through it, so I wouldn't be blind. And yeah, like, just saying, I'm not gonna play Kaka Rompa. And I just want to see someone die to motivate Sara in the last chapter. Second point, I want to see more new characters, because I like the idea of virtually grabbing Nankidai by the balls and squeezing them whilst I'm forcing him to write more amazing characters. Like, I just want to see this guy write more fantastic characters. He needs to write an anime, for fuck's sake. Nankidai is just such a good writer. But I want to see more newbies, because I also just hate myself and I want to cry more. I want to make more hour-long videos with me crying, so you guys can laugh at me in the comments. I'm not taking this seriously. I'm so sorry. But that's my second point. I just want to see more new characters and more plot twists that can happen, because do I really think chapter 3/C is just gonna be 5 people? Maybe. But maybe not. We could just see some new floor masters, and I wouldn't be against it, because more new characters means more Nankidai blessings. Anyways, we're moving on to point number 3, which is Keiji Shinogi development. No surprises there. Keiji Shinogi is my favorite character, and it's everyone else's favorite characters because I said so. So I just want to see more Keiji development. We kind of got it during 3-1 with the whole like childhood backstory, and we also got a 2-2 during the trial, where we saw like him and I actually forgot the cop bitch's name, Megumi. Yeah, I think it's Megumi. We saw their dynamic and how that played out, but I want to see a scene. Okay, for specifics, I want to see a scene where Keiji cries. I know this is weird, but I really want to see Keiji cry, because I feel like we've seen every other character cry except for Keiji, and I need that Keiji vulnerability so I can justify my simping, and I can force all of you to simp as well. So yeah, that's another thing I want to add. More Keiji development and a Keiji ending. I'm gonna be bold, and I want an ending where just Sara and Keiji survive. Okay? Y'all hear me? Good. So next point, these two kind of correlate to one another. It's a Yabusame survives and a Tsukimi survives. I know Kana is technically not Tsukimi, but technically is, if you get my drift. I just want one of the either to survive. I know it's gonna be very hard on Nankidai to continue to write these characters as alive or dead, so at some point I feel like either Kana, Shin, or Reko Alice are just gonna be forced to die no matter what in the end. And I feel like it's probably gonna be Reko Alice, because knowing Nankidai, the Yabusamis have 0 rights, which is so unfortunate. And I highly doubt Shin is gonna die in his own route until the very end. Like, Shin in 3-2 was just such a non-factor because Maru kind of took over. Like, I sort of I don't remember a single scene besides the flashback light where Shin played any sort of role in 3-2. So Nankidai is definitely holding Shin back, because I don't want to believe that once you killed Kana and spared Shin, that whole thing he said about killing us was just an empty threat. I want to see him actually go through with that and slowly start killing us in his route. Not because I want to see these characters die, but because I don't want plot holes and empty promises. Okay? Okay. Another thing I added, I guess this is point 4 or point 5 if you want to consider it. And I wrote Kai twist, which is something we all want, in my opinion. We all want to see Kai since it's been hinted at that Kai is like super important to this whole thing, I want to see a twist where Kai is still alive and like comes and saves the day. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but like we got that line with Keiji in the room of rubble that he said Kai came to this room, which we still don't know what the fuck that means. It could just be like a doll of Kai, because the Kai we know bled when he slit his wrist, so like that's a no-no. That's not that's our Kai, which is dead. So we're probably gonna see like a robot Kai come in and give us a bunch of brain damage from plot twists, which I'm welcoming because I play Your Turn to Die to suffer, and I'm sure all of you do too. Y'all come to my channel to watch me suffer, and you play the game and suffer yourselves. So, like, who's winning here? We need more Kai in our lives just to see Sara go off the deep end again. Next twist. Wait, no, not twist. Point. Next point. Point 6, 5. I don't really care anymore. Point 6 is that the choice we made at the end of 3-2, where we chose to save one of the dolls, well, it was kind of an involuntary choice because it was just like whoever you ended up with. But I want that doll that we saved to actually survive until the end, because they're not technically dead, they're just out of battery. So what I want is, for example, if you picked Mai or Kuramata to live, I'm not going to use the other one as an example, but if you picked Mai or Kuramata to survive, I want them to be rechargeable and they come back at the very end. I feel like that would be something for Kana route only, because I just know that in the Shin route we're not gonna have any rights as Sara. I feel like the Shin route from this point forward is just gonna be destroying Sara's psyche further and further until we basically become female route Maru, which, oh child, I'm not ready. But yeah, I definitely want a Mai ending. If I can't save my beautiful husband Keiji Shinogi, or if Gin dies, because Gin's gonna die because I said so, I want Mai to be alive at least at the end, because Mai is my second favorite character, as y'all know, from this entire game. So yeah. Point number 7. I want a motherfucking OST that is such a bop like the last one. Like, I'm gonna play you guys real quick some of the songs I really enjoyed from chapter 3-2, because Jesus Christ, if there's something Nankidai is good at, is taking stock sounds and remixing them to hell and back to make some amazing songs. And yeah, I just want a super fire OST. I just know the final boss is gonna have the best track I've ever heard in my lifetime. It's probably gonna have Hatsune Miku vocals in it because I said so, and because I want them, and because Nankidai is my bitch, so of course he's gonna add it. And yeah, that's like my whole thing with the OST. My 7th point and second to last point is no golden ending. I said it. I mean, this kind of just applies to Gin dies. Like, if I want Gin die, it won't be a golden ending, because, you know, of the 5 survivors, I started that chapter, 1 died. I don't think I have to explain what a golden ending is to you guys, but just for a heads up. So yeah, I don't necessarily want a golden ending. Like, I want people to die just because I want to cry, like I've established before. However, I make exceptions because I'm petty like that. If Keiji Shinogi dies, we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna immediately stop recording, and y'all just gonna get like a 40-minute video if he dies at the very start. So yeah, I definitely want one sacrifice to be made. But other than that, like, I wouldn't mind if like 3 people or 4 people survived. I just don't like, I still think the Yabusamis are just destined to die no matter what. Like, I'm sure that Reko, Alice are gonna somehow die in this final part, but you never know. You never know. And the last point I wrote down, like, I feel like there could be many more points to be had. Like, I want you guys in the comments to say what you want out of this final chapter, but this is the last one I personally want, and it's something that I feel like has been hinted at. So, point number 7, Miley returns. And to elaborate, I still remember back in chapter, I think, 2-2, where Miley was in our room while we were sleeping, and she placed those papers down. She put them down on our chair next to us. And that basically helped us solve the entire trial in that chapter. And she also exposed Gashu's ass for the transgression he made, which also cost him his life, but continued the trial. And I still want Miley to come back, because we still have that question of, is she really a human or is she a doll? Which she probably is a human. And based on a very popular theory I've seen, I think she's probably Joe's mother. Because I actually kind of want to talk about this theory because it's one of my favorites. Basically, it's heavily speculated that Mr. Policeman, Sylvain, is motherfucking Joe's dad. And it's mostly circumstantial evidence due to him being a father and him being very charismatic like Joe. And also that one art, I can't remember if it's fan art or if it's actual official art, where Joe is dressed up as a policeman and Nankidai posted that shit. And Miley being Joe's mom would also make sense, because we know that she's a married woman and she has Joe's exact hair color. And we also know that Miley's husband went off the deep end in that little, like, information thing where Safalin and Miley were in. So we know her husband went off the deep end, and we saw in Keiji's flashback that Sylvain was tripping balls. So if you kind of put like 2 and 2 together, a woman with a husband that went crazy, Miley and Sylvain, they have a child together. It's probably Joe based on like physical attributes. So yeah, I personally want to see Miley come back and actually join us. I feel like she'll join us at some point, probably based on the route. I don't see her joining us in Shin route for shit because once again, Shin routers don't deserve rights. And I definitely see her coming back in Kana route, maybe to help out Kana and Co. Because I feel like she'll be protective of Kana for some reason. Like, that's just the hunch I'm getting. And yeah, Miley Supremacy. She's still like my second favorite floor master with Safalin. And I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Wow, 17 minutes of me rambling and y'all watch this? Y'all, is this what's gonna give me views? Oh my god. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, in the comments, tell me what you personally want to see. If I see any Ranmaru comments, if I see, oh, I'm a Ranmaru Kini, I want my husband to come back, ooh, you're getting deleted, okay? But thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all whenever chapter 3C comes out. So bye.